Good morning. Not much new here. Buddy's still chasing chickens. He actually caught one the other day. Oh, it scared me to death. Anyhow, so we're here. We're just looking at the garden. These are tiger collards. I'm just going to briefly go over what I got. I've got Dagon Brussels. Still trying to grow some Brussels. We're getting close. I've had a couple heads of snowball cauliflower and they're doing great. I have Sheila garlic in there. This is the fast tour. Hercules carrots about ready to come out. They are of size, but I don't need them yet. I just put in some more baby snowball cauliflower, some green onions, cilantro, green onions, more carrots, and then there's cilantro behind. This is Dr. Wychee's yellow, I think it's a beefsteak type of tomato. It has lots of flowers. I don't actually see fruit yet on this. But, oh, buddy, no digging. Look at this. This is my Black Beauty eggplant. And I am hand pollinating because it's winter. And a lot of the bees are not showing up yet. But hand pollination is working. Now, some of the bees came in and already did some work. Do you see that? Do you see these beautiful ones? That's two of them. I already have one inside that's this size. So that's gonna be 2 and 3, number 2 and 3, and then I saw there was a third. Oh, excuse me. Start again. This is 2 and 3, and there's a fourth one on the back side. This is Brad's Atomic Grapes. This is Brandywine, and we had those vicious storms come through, and the Brandywine just does not work here in Florida. Even it's had blooms, it's done everything, but like this was just a downpour and it just didn't like it and decided to croak on me. I have counted, let's see if we can find a couple, 9. Can you see the little red thing in there? 9 pineapples are coming. Woohoo! I am so stoked. There's actually probably one in there, but the oak leaves are covering it. There's probably one in there. These bayonet things, they hurt like crap. Ow, 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 ow. I don't see any of those. Anyhow, I counted 9. Just trust me on that. Let's quickly run over. We have asparagus. I don't know the variety. Creeping thyme, oregano, new flowers, bromeliads, more bromeliads. Over here we have at least 9 to 12 different varieties. Some of them have died since you saw me put in tomatoes. Some have germinated since I put them in. But it's been really weird. Even with watering, the wind's getting them, that downpour got them. I think some critters are helping out in that. I think some dogs are coming in here and picking tomatoes, at least all the lower ones. This is indigo apple. I have jet stars here. There's some vintage wines. There's purple Russians. Green vernissage is down there. Can't think. I think those are San Marzanos. And I have something called Sunset that comes from Publix. I have some different marigolds and zinnias and snapdragons down for flowers. And Everglades tomatoes. If you live in Florida and you garden, this is your #1 easiest crop is cherry tomatoes, Everglades cherries. Cilantro, Dragon Cow, or Nero de Toscana. I have, these are Danvers half long, Hilton cabbage. There are some red onions back there. I have Bronze Mignon lettuce. I believe that's what it's called. I have yet to take some yet. Brad's Atomic Grapes on the vine there. Red Sal's lettuce that's just coming due. I have some more snowball. That's the second planting of snowball cauliflower. I have the carrots again, and then some purple bunching onions. I am, ooh, look, that might be some okra germinating. Yeah, I see okra just starting to germinate. Here's some parsley, flat leaf Italian parsley. My beans all died in that storm, but that's okay. I wasn't saving for fresh beans. I was saving to dry them. So it's time to pull these this weekend before they actually break apart into the ground. And I have golden bantam corn, and it's just beginning to pollinate, which is awesome. I have some ears, not a lot of ears, and it's short because it grew through winter with short days. I have, if you're looking at all these oranges, they're sour oranges from my neighbor's tree, which is nice for if you want to make a marinade, but I don't really, I don't eat them. I probably should pick them up though. This is my butternut squash thing. Here is a Persea americana, which is a avocado. This is probably a, I'm gonna guess that's a cherry tomato. That's the Everglades. Another squash. My 4 o'clocks have finally died. More pineapples. Hey, I've got a pineapple growing there too. So 10. Yay. I trimmed my dwarf everbearing mulberries. The climbing oleander, looking gorgeous, about to set bloom. This is my grumachami cherry. It just got in the ground. It's new here. I have the Navajo thornless blackberries, and I have the Chester on that side. I have a lot of brand new ground cover just set in, and the wind has whipped it right off. Wind whipped it off in the front too. This is a ruby red grapefruit grafted with a, oh man, look, that's a Meyer lemon bloom on the bottom. That little purpley thing is so beautiful. And then the grapefruit has a white bloom. Those are gorgeous. I have a leftover Waltham butternut squash on the ground, but that's all gonna get hit with the lawnmower. I have yet to fill these trellises. I have ping tongue eggplant. I have Antigua eggplant. They're just coming back after that near freeze that just about did them in, but they're coming back fine. This one wasn't affected as much because it was on the ground. And then no beans right now, as of now. I have, oh, they're high bush blueberry. I'm trying to think of chickpea or something, chickasaw. And I've had just a couple blooms. It's not doing great. I'm not doing something right. But there you go. I have, don't tell the dogs, but 3 blueberries on the way. And I saw some blooms over on this one too. All is not lost yet, so hopefully a few more blooms. Oh, another pineapple. Let's check it. 11 pineapples. Woohoo! Oh, that makes me hopeful. Let me check this other one. That I wonder. You think we're gonna get, oh, 12 pineapples. We're gonna get 12 pineapples if everything goes well on a squirrel and a rodent, something doesn't get them. Let's see, over here I put in Blue Lake pole beans. I just did that this week. And over here there's a lot of weeds, don't judge me. I've been working my butt off. These are sugar magnolia tendril peas. I have some butterfly peas here and over here, but they like the warmer weather, so they're just waiting to wake up. Hey buddy, can you stop eating the eggplant? I have more Everglades cherry tomatoes growing wild in this spot that I need to clean up and till. I have at least 3 plants in there. I have cinnamon, basil, lemon bee balm. Actually, I have lemon bee balm in lots of places. American fruit, but I don't see any fruit. Not yet. Okay, let's see if we can get through here without Buddy. Nope. Okay, this is a mixture of Bellstar and Del Chico Italian broccoli, and we're eating real good, but it's also calling in the bees. I have ground cherries at Molly's. I have all sorts of squash all coming in here, and the wind really played havoc with these tarps. I also have some pineapple tomatillos, scalloped squash and zephyr squash in here mostly. I had some Calabrese broccoli, but I think most of that died with the storm. And then lots of pollinator plants all throughout here. They're just going to be so beautiful this spring and summer. I took the heads off my dill over here. I have pink and white Chinese celery, tender crisp celery. I put in some tango celery, that's little babies. We have some more snowball cauliflower. Yeah, I went nuts on that, didn't I? I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. This is dead on cabbage, and they're about anywhere. Some of them are softball to grapefruit size. A lot of my radishes did not take in there, but there's also like some scarlet cow, some other things in there. Merlot lettuce. I have flashy trotback lettuce. In here, excuse me, I just planted some seeds for dark opal basil. These lettuce heads that you're seeing, those are May Queen lettuces. This, I think that's dead on cabbage also. Just some extras I just threw in there, and then some red acres, the red cabbage heads. Hello, there's some May Queen lettuce. Leftover, what leftover? I forgot what. Romaine. And then nothing much over there. Some Merlot. Buddy's saying hi. And then I have a mysterious seed that got in. Oh, quickly. Oh, chamomile. Some more pineapple. I got some more parsley and some elective, probably Everglades cherry tomato. Some more flowers. I have Mexican sage. I have some lavender over here. I also have lavender other places. The sweet potatoes did not take, just like I expected. The red potatoes are doing awesome already. I have not even put in these beans. These are some more Everglades cherry tomatoes. I can't get rid of them. And I have Friar de Napoli peppers in here somewhere. I don't know. They're getting taken over. They're under here. And I have some eggplants. I did a little experiment since I had so many germinate. I put some up front and some up back. So we're obviously the back of this is the same age as the one that's out back, but it also had a bloom. It's just short and stunted, but we'll see if it enjoys the heat of the summer better than the ones in the back that are in the sun. So that's it for the one take garden tour. And if you haven't followed with me, that's my baby boxer buddy, and he's grown up with my channel the past year. This is my graveyard. We've taken stuff out and I haven't done anything yet. Let's see, no pineapple in there. All right, well, I will take where did we leave off? I can't remember. 10 or 11. We are so blessed, incredibly blessed. Oh, it's a good day to be out here. The wind is still around, but not as bad. But oh man, I need to go real quickly and tell you that the peppers are just now starting to germinate. I have a whole bunch. We'll get into those later. These are the sunset tomatoes that just won't quit. These are special sunflowers, autumn, what do they call them? Autumn beauty sunflowers. And oh, watermelon, my sugar baby watermelons are coming up. Yay, they were somewhere, oh, over here too. So these are just a little slower to germinate. They take a good 3 weeks, so we're not behind in anything. I'm not concerned. Yeah, so that's the garden tour. And my she shed, which I video in quite a bit. Oh, I have plumeria, like every Floridian. And I have my Persian lime, which is doing excellent, putting out little babies and blooming. I don't know about how good the pollination is, but the wind is certainly helping. Look at those. Those are nice and thick. I hope those take. But one thing I've learned with limes, never count your limes before they hatch. So, all right. Well, thank you. Take care and God bless.